Hey guys, what's going on? It is Amy again with Bargain Mama, and today is Sunday, and yet again I have not been doing good with keeping up with my videos, but we're gonna do just like a little kind of catch up, and then hopefully this afternoon I will be able to get some videos in. So right now you are very oddly placed on my husband's, like the middle part of his truck, while I'm driving to the store to pick up a part for my son's vehicle, because I still have no vehicle. Let's see, this coming Monday will be 2 weeks, and we still have not found me one. And so I am still sharing a vehicle with my husband and my son. And if you watch one of my other videos, I said I cannot drive my 17-year-old's car anymore because that thing is a deathmobile. But my husband, he's going to fix the back window, and so I would rather honestly drive my 17-year-old's car than my husband's truck, just because I'm not big on like the bigger vehicles. Like, I was watching a thing with Bonbon's hauls and reveals the other night, and she was saying the same thing. Like, her car's not working correctly right now, or I'm sorry, she was in a car accident, and she was saying like she's thankful that she has a vehicle with her husband's truck, but you just can't do what you want to do. And that's exactly how I feel. Like, I am so eternally grateful that I have a vehicle at all to even use, but it has definitely stopped me from doing what I normally do, hence why I don't really have any hauls lately. So I use it pretty much for work and home. And so, you know, like going to the Dollar Tree or going to Dollar General and stuff just isn't as fun anymore, because I know that I'm going to have to drive my husband's truck and figure out how to park it, and then figure out if somebody parks behind me or next to me, how the heck I'm going to reverse it. Just all these different things. So it's just not fun to go and do like my things anymore. And so I even told my son the other night, I said, I just feel like trapped almost. Like, I have a vehicle, which is amazing. Please do not think that I am not like grateful, but like, I've not been able to go do me things. Like, I haven't just gone for a day and gone to different things and just hung out. Like, I go to work and I come home. And if not, then my husband is more than happy to drive me around. But, you know, sometimes you just want you time. And I can't do that because I literally just cannot drive some of these vehicles. So I'm hoping that getting my son's car a little bit more safe on the road, or whatever you want to call it, will help me to have a little bit more independence, because his is an SUV, which mine was an SUV, and it's smaller. And I can just like, I don't know, I feel like I'll be able to park it better. I don't know. So hopefully that'll make me feel like I'm going to get a little bit more independence. The whole thing is, we've been waiting for like this one vehicle from a private seller that is like perfect for me. But first they wanted to take it and get it's almost out of warranty. So they wanted to get all of the warranty stuff fixed on it. And then they wanted to go and get, it's going to have like brand new tires. It's going to have all this stuff, but you know, they work, I work. And so at this point, we're hoping by this Friday, I'll have a vehicle. Crossing my fingers, and I'll be able to buy that car. We've gone to several car lots, but if you guys have not looked, stuff is marked up so incredibly high, it's insane, because there's no used cars out there. There's none. And so it's like, when we go to buy a house, we buy at the wrong time. When we go to buy a car, we buy at the wrong time. So it's just insane. But anyways, I'm going to have a car, and I'm so thankful that, you know, I have my husband's truck, I have my son's car. My other son, he smokes in his car, and so that's really not an option for me because I can't do the cigarette smoke, but I'm still thankful. Like, if it came push to shove, he would be more than happy to be like, here, Mom, here's my car. So I am so thankful for all of those things. And I don't want to make this like, I don't want to say but a B session, you know, like, you know, a complaining session, because I am so thankful for everything I have. But another reason that I have not made any videos is, on Wednesday I went to go see my gynecologist, and still ongoing from my issues I've had in the past year. And she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, I'm gonna have to give you some pills, hopefully it'll stop your bleeding, and then, you know, obviously I'm gonna probably have to have a full hysterectomy sometime soon, which is something that is truly bothering me. But, you know, I don't know if I should have said that because now I'm starting to get emotional. But anyways, so she had gave me some new medications. And so she was the nicest lady too that I've ever met in my life. If I was still having children, I would go to this lady. I cannot believe how nice she was and how sweet. So it just made the experience amazing. But anyways, so she had gave me some new medication, and okay, so whatever. So she gave it to me. I dropped it off, and on Wednesday night, my husband and I picked it up. Excuse me. On Friday, I went to work like normal, feeling good. Took the medication. Mind you, I picked it up from Walgreens. I have all of my prescriptions filled at the same pharmacy just in case there's any like mixes or anything like that. So I took my prescription on Thursday. I was feeling fine. I took it, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't even know how much later, because Thursday is almost so much of a blur. Like, I started just getting clammy, and like, I don't know. I went into the bathroom, and I literally I was sitting on the floor. And let me just tell you how disgusting that is in any place that's not your home, because you do not know what's happened on those floors. And so I was literally sitting on the floor, vomiting into a trash can, clammy, shaking like I've never shook before. I could not figure out what's going on. So then I tried to get myself together, walked out to my desk to try to do some notes, and just realized like I was shaking. I mean, I truly have never felt like this in my life, and I just could not figure out what was happening. One of the other girls asked if I was okay, and I said, yeah, I'm just going to go into the other gym that's kind of off and nobody really uses it, and just kind of relax for a minute. I'll be out in a minute. By the time I got in there, I could no longer walk, like just from being so weak and just so sick. I was vomiting into a trash can. The nurse came in, took my vitals. Everything looked okay, but we could not figure out what was going on. I refused to go to the hospital at that point. Like, I just wanted my husband to come get me. So my husband, you know, we're 45 minutes from my work, and then he had to have my son come get him because I had his truck at work. It was just a mess. But so about an hour and a half later, my husband comes and gets me. And by this point, I was like violently ill. Like, I could not figure out what was wrong. Apparently my medications interacted that my doctor had given me and that I was previously on. And so I pretty much was like poisoned. And let me tell you, that is the worst feeling in the world. Oh, I truly have never felt anything like this. It was horrible. So I don't even know. We went to the hospital. At first they said, no, just take me home. And then I just started getting so sick that my husband was like, I can't. Like, I have to take you because I cannot take you. I don't know what's wrong with you. So we went to the hospital, and that's what they told me. They were on IVs. I had to stay there overnight until like my blood work came back looking okay. Of course, they asked me, like, did you get your prescriptions filled at different pharmacies? No, Walgreens. Unfortunately, you know, I've always done Walgreens. Recently, I've had problems with them a lot. I just realized, I think my husband said I need to go to O'Reilly's, and I just pulled into AutoZone, which obviously, as you guys know, is a difference. So I have to get out of this parking lot and go to a different one. This is fun, and this is why I would like my own vehicle, because yeah. Anyways, so I don't know what's going on with our Walgreens around here, but I do think I'm gonna have to switch it because it's just not like working the greatest lately with me. They just can't find staff, so they're closed a lot. So sometimes I don't get my prescriptions when I'm supposed to get them, and just a mess. So anyways, so exactly what happened was I was poisoned, and I got out. Let's see, that happened on Thursday. I think it was about Friday afternoon or something. I don't know. It was such a blur. I've never felt like that in my life. Oh my gosh, I do not even know what was happening. But anyways, so I'm doing a lot better now. So that was Friday. I came home. Yesterday was Saturday, and I slept the whole day, which I never do. I never ever sleep a full day, just because, I mean, first of all, you're not supposed to. You have things to do. And then I kept telling my husband, like, I have to get up. I have things to do. And he's like, what do you have to do? And I was like, there's so much to do. Like, I can't even name it all. So that was a mess. Well, today's Sunday, and I am going to get this part for my son's truck, and then I'm going to try to do a half day at work. I just can't lay around that long. I'm sorry, I can't do it. but I'm feeling a lot better. Like nothing will compare to how I felt on Thursday. So I'm just thankful that I made it through. And you know, like I was telling my kids, don't look at the negatives. Like you have to at least try to find a positive in whatever happened to you, because if you just look at the negatives, of course it's gonna be depressing. So the positive is that like that doctor was absolutely amazing. So the second that they called her, and she was just like, oh my gosh, like, you know, I mean, she was so like, just, she felt horrible, which didn't make me feel any better because I don't want her to feel horrible, but she's just the most amazing lady ever. And so anyways, and I mean, I'm fine now, so I made it through. Anyways, I'm trying to think of what else. My son is, doesn't have COVID anymore, and he is feeling amazing, just still very tired, but he feels amazing. And so today is Sunday, tomorrow's Halloween, but he on Saturday they had a going away party for one of his friends, so it was like a a dress up Halloween party. Excuse me. And so he got this inflatable costume, and he was a party pooper. I'll see if I can remember to post a picture of what the costume looked like. I was dying. I was like, okay. So costumes have definitely elaborated since, you know, when I was younger. But it was an inflatable man sitting on a toilet. And sorry, you're jiggling around a lot. But yes, it was an inflatable man sitting on a toilet. And he was a party pooper. So I thought that was hilarious. And then we are still on the thing of like selling my house, not selling my house, just trying to figure out in life what is going on. Everything's a mess. I am, but you know, I'm just like going with the flow, seeing what happens. I do, yay, have some Dollar Tree hauls to put up, but I'm really hoping today. Okay, let me just show you guys that this is the issue. So here I am at the O'Reilly's, which you guys know are just normal parking spots. So I have to walk 5 miles from where I'm going to park because I don't know how to park in this thing. So here I am trying to park this thing, and then I have to go forward, backward, like 50 times to figure it out. Everyone else is parking all close, and here's me. I'll be over there in a minute, guys. Yeah, because I have to park way far away, and my husband's like, just back in. I'm like, oh, get out of here. I can't even go forward. How am I going to go backwards? But anyways, okay, I think I made it in here. But so yeah, we are, let me tell you what we're gonna do. I'm all over the place, I know. But so tomorrow is Halloween, and so my kids, they don't really trick or treat or anything anymore. So tomorrow we are going to sit out in our front yard, and we are going to play the Monday Night Football game on our garage with our projector, and we are going to put out a table. And I bought a bunch of little Halloween cups, and so like reusable Halloween cups, that I'm going to put the kids' candy in. And so we're just going to put out a big table, decorate it for Halloween, and put all the little candies out there, and just sit out front with a fire pit and with some s'mores, and watch the football game in our driveway, and just hand out candy. So I'm so excited about that. But I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me rant and rave and complain, and I'm sorry. I really don't mean this to be a complaining, because I am so grateful for everything that I have in life, because everything is fixable. Like, I watch so many of these other people that are going through so much, and you know, all my stuff is like petty stuff, but I just want to tell you why I've been gone again for a while. But like I said, hopefully today I will have some videos put up, and some hauls, and then I will be back on track at some point. So guys, I hope that you are having an amazing day, and I've got to get into this O'Reilly's after my 5-hour walk to get up to the door, because I had to park so far back, and get this part so that we can get my son's car fixed, so that I can drive that again and feel like I have a car again. So I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. Have a safe Halloween, and I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.